Hi there and welcome to my kitchen. This is Michelle from Cooking with Michelle, and I'm happy to have you join me for my first ever video blog post. Thanks to our friends at Food Buzz for providing the cool flip cameras, and to our sponsor for today, Eggland's Best Eggs. I don't know if you know these eggs, but they are lower in saturated fat, higher in omega-3s and vitamins than an average egg. So we appreciate them providing the eggs for our post today. Today I'm making frangipane. That's the bottom part, the fluffiness that comes up between the apples in a classic French apple tart. Just so happens I'm catering an event tomorrow night for 40 people and I need a few tarts. So today we're going to make the frangipane. I've already started by creaming the butter and sugar together in a bowl. You want to make sure that your butter is soft at room temperature before you get started. And then we're going to add in our eggs kind of one at a time. I've already cracked them into here, so we'll just start adding them in one at a time until they get beaten into the egg mixture, into the sugar mixture. And you want to make sure you get them nice and beaten in so that you have a consistent texture to your frangipane. I usually do this in the stand mixer, but for the video today I wanted you to be able to see things, so I'm using a clear glass bowl on the counter so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing. We're going to turn that up nice and high and make sure everything's mixed in. Then we're going to add in almond flour. Now almond flour is not really a flour, it's a ground up nut. So it comes in a package that's nicely fine ground like this. And we're just going to pour that in and get that mixed into our egg and sugar and butter mixture. And again, you want to make sure you have it consistently mixed through before you proceed to the next step. So make sure you get everything mixed in there. Sometimes I like to pick the mixer up and squish it around like this to make sure there are any lumps or anything get really mixed together, and then turn the mixer on one more time. That way you really make sure it's well mixed. And finally, to that mixture we're going to add a little bit of flour. This happens to be about equal parts flour, butter, and sugar in a frangipane recipe, and about twice as much almond flour. You'll find the recipe on my website. And then finally a little bit of rum flavoring, rum extract. If you don't have rum extract, you can use a vanilla extract. I usually just eyeball this, a teaspoon or so of that. That's really what gives it the great flavor. And I don't want to turn this up too high because I don't want that flour to fly all over while I'm doing this video. Since it's my first video, I could just see me covered in flour. And that's really all there is to making it frangipane. You'll notice that it has a beautiful yellow consistency to it, a combination of those egg yolks and the almond flour that we use. And this is just going to be spread on the bottom of the tart dough before we put the apples in to make the tart, and it puffs up as it cooks and makes a beautiful bed for the apples to be nestled in on a classic apple tart. Give it a try, and please bear with me on my first video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.